Night shifts at the gas station aren't exactly a thrill ride. Most nights, it's just me, the buzz of flickering fluorescent lights, and the occasional trucker rolling in for a fill-up. I'm stuck behind the counter, flipping through dog-eared copies of Car and Driver, counting the hours till dawn. But one Tuesday night, around 2 a.m., everything changed and I'll never shake it. The station was dead, a ghost town of snack aisles and stale coffee. Then headlights sliced through the dark, screaming down the road like a bat out of hell. A beat-up sedan skidded to a stop at Pump 3, tires screeching on cracked asphalt. The door flew open, and this guy stumbled out wild-eyed, pale as a corpse, like he'd seen the devil himself. He bolted inside, nearly eating it on the welcome mat, and slammed his hands on the counter. "Please, you gotta help me," he gasped, voice cracking, leaning hard like he'd collapse without it. I shot up, magazine forgotten. "What's wrong, man?" He whipped his head back toward the door, paranoid. "Someone's after me. I'm out of gas. No cash, please. Help me." His fear hit me like a contagion, prickling my skin. I peeked outside, nothing but the empty highway stretching into the night, sodium lights buzzing overhead. "All right, chill," I said, forcing calm. "I'll hook you up with some gas, no charge." His eyes softened, gratitude flooding in. "Thank you," he whispered, barely audible. I grabbed the pump keys, followed him out. He kept scanning the shadows, twitchy as hell, while I filled his tank 5 gallons, fast as I could. He jumped back in, muttered another, "Thank you," and peeled out, taillights fading into the black. The rest of my shift, I couldn't sit still. Who was tailing him? Why was he so freaked? The questions knotted me, but the night stayed quiet, no answers, just unease. Few days later, same shift, same dead hour. I'm half asleep over a Sports Illustrated when a car rolls in. I glance up, same guy. But now, he's cool, collected, a faint smile tugging at his lips. He strolls in, straight to me. "Wanted to thank you," he says, pulling out some crumpled bills. "You helped me when I was screwed, haven't forgotten that." He slides the cash over gas money, then hands me a small box. "And this is for you." Inside, a gold watch, gleaming under the harsh store lights. Way too nice for a gas station clerk. "No way, dude. This is too much." I stammer. He shakes his head. "You saved me that night. It's the least I can do." I mumble a stunned thanks, and he's gone, driving off with a nod and a "take care." I slip the watch on, fits like it was made for me. For days, it's all I can think about. Who was he? What kind of trouble needs a midnight bailout and a Rolex payoff? Then, a week later, it gets weird. Another night shift, and this dude in a dark suit walks in, tall, cold eyes, like a Fed or a hitman. He marches up, slaps a photo on the counter. "It's him, guy. Seen this man?" he asks, voice flat, dangerous. My heart skips. "Why are you looking for him?" I dodge, keeping it steady. "He's in deep trouble. We need him." I lie, shake my head. "Haven't seen him." He stares long, hard, and slides me a card. "Call if you do." And he's out. I'm rattled, staring at that card, the watch heavy on my wrist. What's this guy into? Drugs? Mob? I should call. But something stops me. It says I'd be stepping into a mess I can't handle. Next night, I'm paranoid, jumping at every shadow, expecting Mr. Suit to roll back in. Nothing happens. Then, days later, I find a note in the station's mailbox, his handwriting. "Thanks again. I'm safe now. Can't explain, but you did right by me." That's it. No name, no details. He's gone for good. I still wear the watch. Every glance at it pulls me back, his terror, his gratitude, the mystery I'll never crack. Night shifts might be dull, but that one? It taught me you never know who's running from what, or how a quick favor can tangle you in someone's nightmare. Some stories 'don't end clean.' I worked the graveyard shift at a gas station on the edge of town, right where civilization drops off and a dense forest takes over. During the day, those woods are straight out of a postcard, sunlight filtering through towering pines, birds chirping. At night, it's like the trees turn feral, their branches clawing at the sky, watching, waiting. Most shifts are dead, quiet, just the hum of the soda fridge, the flicker of fluorescent lights, and me, fighting sleep with a lukewarm Red Bull. But one night, something happened that'll stick with me forever. It was 2:30 a.m., a Tuesday, the kind of hour where the world feels abandoned. I was slouched behind the counter, scrolling X on my phone, the glow casting shadows on the snack racks. Outside, the gas pumps stood like sentinels, their lights carving a feeble circle in the dark. Beyond that, the forest loomed, a black wall of pines, swallowing the horizon. I glanced up, more out of habit than anything, and froze. Something moved at the tree line, just past the edge of the light. A figure, human shape, but too far to make out, stood there, still as death. I squinted, heart ticking faster. Then it moved a slow, deliberate wave, like it was beckoning me. My gut twisted. Who the hell's out there at this hour? Lost hiker? Drunk kid? Or something worse? I grabbed the heavy maglite from under the counter, its weight a small comfort, and stepped outside. The air hit me cold, sharp, smelling of wet pine. "Hey," I called, voice wobbling. "You need help?" No answer. The figure kept waving, a silhouette against the trees. I took a few steps, gravel crunching under my boots, flashlight beam slicing the dark. The figure shifted back, staying just out of reach, like it was toying with me. "If you're in trouble, come here," I shouted, trying to sound tougher than I felt. It stopped waving, froze, and my skin prickled. Something was wrong. Against every instinct screaming to stay put, I moved closer, the glow from the station fading behind me. At the edge of the light, the figure vanished, swallowed by the trees, heart pounding. I hesitated, then stepped into the forest. The pines closed in, branches snagging my hoodie, the air thick with sap and silence. My flashlight swept the ground, catching glints of frost. "Anyone there?" I called. My voice died, eaten by the woods. No crickets, no wind, just my breath, loud and ragged. A few steps in, the beam hit something, footprints in the dirt, fresh, leading deeper. I followed, pulse hammering, each step heavier than the last. The tracks led to a clearing, small and unnatural, like the forest was holding its breath. I swung the light around, nothing. No figure, no sound. I turned to leave, ready to chalk it up to my imagination, when a whisper slithered through the air, soft, guttural, not quite words. My blood froze. I spun, flashlight darting, but the trees stared back, empty. Panic clawed my chest. I had to get out. I started back, faster now, branches snapping underfoot. At the forest's edge, I glanced over my shoulder on last sweep of the light. It caught something white, stark, between the pines. A face, pale, hollow-eyed, staring right at me. Not human, not alive, just wrong. I choked on a scream, legs pumping as I sprinted to the station. I slammed the door, threw the lock, hands shaking so bad I dropped the flashlight. Collapsing behind the counter, I gasped for air, telling myself it was a trick of the light, a coyote, anything but that. For hours, I sat there, eyes glued to the window. The forest was still, mocking me with its silence. Every creak of the building, every rustle outside, sent my heart racing. Was it out there, watching, waiting? Dawn finally broke, gray and heavy, but it didn't feel safe. I never saw that face again, but I feel it every shift, every glance at those woods. Something's out there, and it knows I saw it.